I wish I didn't have a cold. My Mexican brothers and sisters are gonna heal me.
Mexico City was one of those truly special residencies. It was unbelievable. I think it will go down in everyone's memory bank as one of the most special times in Metallica's history.
We brought you guys a bunch of goodies. We have about, I don't know how many pages of storyboards. This is essentially the narrative. It's every single scene storyboarded with the exception of the riot that's yet to come. We also brought you guys a lookbook. We have the rider on a horse. He's pretty badass. We also have the little man. Now you guys have not had an opportunity to see the little man quite yet. Guacamole.
Nice. Creepy.
We started the tour in Mexico City. You know, the theory was basically how many shows did Metallica need to play to both warm themselves up, warm up the stage, instruct the director or have the director instruct us about what we should do or what he should look for, because he's never shot Metallica before.
I knew that we needed to be in one place to work on the show for a long time. We needed to be somewhere where we could work on the show, not work on loading in and out.
You did the right thing. Okay, so if you lose audio, go ahead and kill the effect. Because we're for a live show, we got a hell of a situation on our hands, right?
Leading up to Mexico, the show wasn't ready. No one knew if the Tesla coil would fire. No one knew if Doris would fall. No one knew if anything was going to properly work. Despite a couple of weeks of production rehearsals in California and the band being there, and there just wasn't enough time because that is a gargantuan production. This is the largest indoor production in the history of touring.
I'm trying to figure out what kind of show you're running up here. It's a fucking disaster. Shit's falling everywhere.
I'm going to start killing people who tell me that 3D is the complicated part of this. The hard part here is the size of this stage. It begs big, profane words.
What we did back in the pre-internet days was we had a lot of little incidents happen. Fires here, errant pyro going off to the point of where the whole show basically fell apart. And so our narrative on this tour is essentially the same thing.
Just so you know, it's going to be good for you.
I'm a spot up, and when the truss falls, it's supposed to be an explosion. I get knocked out and fall out of the chair. It's 40 feet up there. So I'm on a descender, so it decelerates you, so you don't kill yourself. But you look like you fall 45, but it doesn't hurt.
We're going to do this at 2, okay, and then do it at 5 with full pyro, and then do it at 9 with the band.
It's really scary, dude. You get butterflies in your stomach because you got cues coming up. You got to do it. It's like, but then, you know, next time, a couple times you do it, it gets a little easier.
What's so great about it, though, in a live show process, it's still, you just never know what could happen. Safety is paramount. What we do is extremely dangerous.
We're running the destruction sequence during Sandman, and I hear somebody say, "Get the guitars." And then I see a plume of smoke, so I start running. And I did not realize it, but it's not smoke. It was oil.
When he hits the oil slick, the fucking slides down here like he's on a slippy slide. So once it comes down here, ow! Like this. My workbox was covered. My pedal board's covered, guitars, the amp racks are covered in oil. Anybody got any vinegar to go with this oil? Pulled it all out, put oil dry down everywhere. I'm just leaning on this, it's not really something I know how to use. It'll be like a bad garage floor. And we'll get ready for the band in a couple of hours, we hope.
Bring us in, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in.
Peter, one of our managers, had a clear vision that the toilet was going to be great. And call it age or being in a band 30 years, you know, having a toilet come down at the end of your show, it's like, really? It was just too damn clean before. I had to get in there and tag it with metal up your ass. So at least it gave it a little more of a garage feel.
El Diablo Gato.
It is the first show
will go on sale. It's gonna be wild. Yes. So we're gonna have to match the crowd, all right?
Yeah.
So let's have a kick-ass show, shall we?
Yeah.
Be safe.
All right.
It was great, man. It was like driving a new car that you've never driven. You've stared at it for like weeks now and haven't been able to like actually get into it. But tonight was the night where we were actually able to like get into the vehicle and drive it. And it was fantastic.
We've been playing in the middle of the arena for the better part of 20 years. It's a lot of fun. 148 years old. You know, every time you get up on stage, it's a lot of fun because that fact that you actually can climb up the stairs, you know, is a minor miracle in itself.
There was a couple moments with the pyro, which is so incredible and powerful. I was like, are we sure that this stuff is working correctly? Because it's so scary.
It's such a powerful feeling to know that you're surrounded by all of this danger, but it's working in your direction. It's working with you to bring an amazing visual experience for people watching it.